Okay, well, here we are. Finally doing another one of these. Don't think I'm gonna do it again, though. But we'll see. Depends on how good this is. First one was kind of funny. And then I stopped playing them for good. Let's see what kind of list of chicks they give us this time around. The SAKURA MMO. Oh god, it feels like I'm playing Sword Art. Let's play the opening. You may die? Oh, okay, that's certainly one way to start an adventure. Where the hell am I? Nothing's happening. Am I just supposed to stare at her leg? Because I'm not a fan. Oh, there's no voices? I have to voice... Great, I get to read to everyone. Where's the music, though? Is that really all the fight you have? How pathetic. Oh, I'm the knight. You won't get away with this, you loathsome dark... I think I'm the knight? I don't know. Question mark? You won't get away with this, you loathsome dark witch. Loathsome? I raise an eyebrow. Wait. Am I playing as the girl? Are you really in the position to call me that right now? I mean, look at yourself. I bring my heel and my shoe down on my fallen adversary. Oh, I am the girl. Okay. I guess it's not a harem then. I mean, unless it's a Yuri harem, but, you know, whatever. She winces. I don't blame her. I wear only the finest of boots, made from the hide of slain dragons. My heels taper off into long, thin points that are just perfect for stepping and squashing. Ah! The fallen knight winces, but she still doesn't cry out. She must have too much pride. Oh, I've beaten her into a pulp and thrown her into the muddy ground. She still hasn't given in. Her resolve is quite admirable, but... Are you trying to resist me? Well, we'll see how long that lasts. Bring my heel and my boot down again. You have done the trick. Finally, the knight cries out in pain. Yes, that's it. Cry for me more, just like that. Is this Rosa? There's no nectar in the world for sweeter than pretty girl's tears. Oh, this is a Yuri. At least this night was pretty. It is a Yuri! At least the night was, until she foolishly decided to challenge me. She doesn't look all that pretty now. Her head has been pushed into the dirt. Her red hair is thick. They spelled that wrong. It's T-H-I-C-C. With earth and soil. Her cheeks are spattered in the mud. Her armor is cracked here and there, revealing the smooth skin underneath. She was wearing goblin-made armor. Oh god, this is like Goblin Slayer. It's Goblin Slayer. Everyone look away. 18 plus only. It's finally crafted, but must have a cost of a pretty penny. It's too bad that when pitted against my magical powers, armor like this offers about as much protection as bolting paper. How's life? It's okay. It's going alright. I can't complain. You thought you could defeat me, hmm? You thought you could take me by surprise while I was having a leisurely stroll. Crap, I should have gone back. Can I go back? Can I go back? I have to return. There's no way I can go back, is there? Nope. How could a weak knight like you ever hope to best Viola, the fearsome black witch? You might as well have waltzed up to me wearing nothing but ribbons. Heh! I giggled softly beneath my breath. The forest is deadly silent. Is my mic even? Yeah, it's still working. Just checking. Because people asked me. I wasn't sure if they all heard me. Alright, the forest is deadly silent. The low quiet sound of my laughter mixed with once cute nights, girls' whimpers are the only noises that to be heard for miles around. Nobody's going to come and help you, you know. We're the only ones here. And even if we weren't, everyone's far too afraid of me to interfere, as they should be. She's just calling me Bob because she wants to. I don't mind it. That's how things are. But you know what? I'll tell you a little secret just between you and me, and my legs, apparently. I'm glad you tried to attack me. So few people bother nowadays. My life in Aspa has become rather dull. Fortunately, there are girls like you out there. As pretty as they are stupid, who are willing to put themselves in harm's way. I think I could still have fun. You! Shine! The knight looks at me, though she's groveling on her feet. Please, go. Her body racked with painful convulsions. She still had the audacity to meet me eye to eye. She's a stubborn one, that's why I like her. Oh, so it's a tsundere. The one who breaks too easily. You're so boring. Do you really think this is fun? Of course I do. Why else would I be playing with you? The rumors are true. Everything inside of you is true. You really are evil. Evil, don't flatter me. I'm a perfectly normal woman! We all need to set off a little stream every once in a while. And you're forgetting you're the one who first attacked me. You deserve it. You're ruining the beautiful world of Aspa. Nobody can relax as long as you're around. That's why you need to be taken down. That's why I took upon myself to take you to bring you to justice! Justice, huh? How noble. This woman is idealistic as foolish as she is. Yeah, well, I don't hate people who fight for their own. They can't win for the sake of their ideals. Which is kind of cute, actually. You said cute twice. Twice. It's a pitiful sort of way. Maybe I shall offer my fallen adversary a compliment? Oh, I have to pick? I thought at first I thought I was a guy. Now I'm this witch. Now I have to freaking make choices for this witch. I'll just do the top one. So you fought me in the name of justice, is it? How noble your goals are. It almost makes me feel guilty for defeating you in such a dishonorable way. Are you mocking me? Of course not. I value your tendencies, brave knight. But Tennessee can't win every battle for you. Sorry, my dog was running around. It's a shame with your passion. Your mind will make a worthy foe someday. You need to train even harder. For a dark witch, I suppose I do talk some sense. My charge was too hasty. I didn't prepare enough. It seems I underestimated you. Well, so long as you learn your lesson, I'll skirmish next time. It might prove more interesting. Now, perhaps I should help you to your feet. It's time for the good sportsmanship. I would hate to be called a sore winner. I draw my foot away from falling and extend my hand. She reaches out, taking her fingers, and when, oh, I blink. Her body's breaking up. It's dissolving into pieces of white light. The weight under my foot vanishes. My heel meets the ground once more. The fallen knight is nowhere to be seen. Well, that's no fun. I meant to keep the knight alive, but the burn status effect. My fire spell inflicts of hers chipped away to the last of her health. Her HP finally reaches 0, so she should disappear. She must respawn back to her last checkpoint. Maybe I should pursue the girl, but there's no point. I'll only beat her again. Hunting down weaklings is no fun. I'll find anyone to challenge me, of course, but in the end, it's always the same. My victories, those numerous, are always short-lived. I sigh. I gotta go. Bye. Have a good day. See ya! That's so boring. I set my mouse to one side and look at my computer screen. My dark witch character, Viola, is standing alone in the Roseberry Forest. The other character I was fighting, I think her name was Ellery, is gone. I used a few magic attacks to defeat her. The trees and leaves and plants that surrounded Viola had no signs of damage. That's just how things are in MMOs. No matter how strong you get, or how much level your character is, or how many powerful items you hoard, you can't make any real difference in the world around you. The people you kill always respond, so do the random enemies. After battle, the environment goes back to the way it was. It's almost like you were never there at all. I guess I better wrap back to my castle. Oh my god, it's like I'm role-playing. Perform teleportation. Is the music too loud? Nah, we're good. Viola disappears, the Roseberry disappears, the darkness of the Huron Castle. I named it Nightmare Cathedral. Many adventurers have tried to lay siege to Bird Castle, blah blah blah, after people stop trying. It's rare for players to challenge me head on now. It's easy. It's all too easy. I've been playing Aspa Online. I've been playing Sword Art Online since it first came out, the first 2 years ago. When I started, I was just a low dark mage with no equipment and a single measly lightning spell to my name. Over time, I managed to improve my skills. I got strong, now I'm the strongest. If not the strongest player of Sword Art Online. I've earned so much in-game money, there isn't much left for me to buy. I own a lot of rare and limited edition items, my armor is one of a kind. Most players struggle in a small hut in a single room in the store their items own. I own my very own castle, which is filled with spoils and my battles. I even have my own maid. I can use my necromancer's ruby necklace to summon skeletons and zombies to fight for me. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna click through this, because it's just reading all... I mean, it's not like any of this is really real. Viola is me, but she doesn't move unless I tell her to. She can't do anything on her own. I designed her after me. She has my hair and my eyes, but she isn't me. Her life is much more exciting than mine. It's not like I hate my job, but sometimes it gets kind of boring. I'm tired of doing the same thing day in and day out. Wake up, make breakfast, go to work, go home, play MMO, sleep. Is that all there is? This is what it's all about. Am I going to end up being stressed out and not happy as my parents? Ooh. Truth bomb. And I dark witch. Okay, come on. I just want to read the text. I don't really... My job's always the same as the others. It would be different. It was fun while I was leveling up and doing all the different quests and stuff, but now I've done everything there is to do, seeing everything there is to see. There's nothing new to explore, nothing more. What if I lived in Aspa? What if I really was a dark witch? Think of all the people I could meet. Think of all the places I could see. I could see it all for real with my own eyes. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to hit that button. Where's the dark living? Alomar, where the half-breeds sell their goods. Roseberry Forest, where the witch Candria lives. Life would be so much interesting there. Everything would be so much more fun. Come on. So boring. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Of course! I removed my clothes, leaned back in the bed and sighed. I wish something interesting would happen. Anything. Anything at all. Drowsiness. She fell asleep and then she woke up in the game. I should probably turn my computer off before I go to sleep. She didn't even get a shower or anything. She just took everything off and went straight to bed. Wait a second. Hold on. How do you hide... I'm gonna hit all my buttons real quick. Is those freaking frogs? That's... Oh shit. I full screened it.
Self-voicing disabled.
What? Self-what?
Self-voicing disabled.
Oh, hang on guys. Oh god. What did I do? Hang on. I just messed everything up. Where is my settings? Window. Okay, we're back. That was weird. Auto forward time. I don't know how long this is. I kind of don't want to read the whole thing where they're not talking on the floor. Did I knock it off my desk? Oh well, I can't pick it up now. Is this another... I can't do anything. All my strength has left my body. I have no more willpower. Slowly, very slowly. My eyes fall shut and I enter a long, dreamless sleep. And she's dead. That's the game. Let's go. Good morning, lady. And how are you feeling today? Do what? I blink and yawn. I stretch. Cover pulls around my body when I sit up in bed. I don't like how... Like, you see this right here? I don't think my mouse is showing on the screen. Oh, it is. You see this right here? The thing is with the people that make this game, they really put a lot of shine on that on the shoulders, and I'm just like, are you? What is that? I know it's just for like the effect, but this might be a little too much. All right, let's see. It's supposed to be spring in Tokyo. Cherry blossoms on all the trees. The weather's been not exactly hot, but pretty warm. Come on. Wait. What did she just say? Why do I have so much cleavage? All I have is to see my body is a thin, friendly ground made of black lace. It's nice lace, high quality, doesn't scratch my skin. In fact, it feels rather soft and smooth. That's that kind of thing I usually wear. I don't think I even own any clothes like this. Where'd it come from? What's going on? Oh, is something not to your liking, milady? Milady? Oh, here we go. She has a short, dark hair. Okay, come on, she's cute. Horns. Yes, what is it, milady? You have horns. Indeed, I do. Gently presses her fingers gently against the curved horns and produce for her skull. I have horns, milady, because I am a darkling. Do you remember? Go back. Darkling? What's going on? The girl's some kind of cosplayer? That would explain the maid outfit, but at least why is she in the room? Well, I say my room, but one closer inspection doesn't look like my room at all. It's nothing like my apartment. The walls are made of stone. My bed is large. Come on. Just what is this place? I understand. Oh dear, did you have a bad dream, milady? That's a lot of boobs. That's literally... I was just... Like... I don't know if it's my eyes, but it looks like they're out of place. That's just me, though. A bad dream? It hurts. Every time, everything remains stubbornly solid. Does this mean this is really real? Did some fairy last night happen to overhear my pleas? Did the whole world shift to accommodate my desires? Come on. I I lovingly furnished the room, items won in raids and bought them on market, all the dyed and per taste. This furniture, the bed. This bedroom is really classy. I put a lot of care into it. How could I even forget about the room belongs to me? But if this is my bedroom, I must be Viella. That's right. Your name is Viella, lady. I'm your maid, Nevi. I see. So you're Nevi. That's right. I am at your service, always and forever. Eva takes a hold of her skirts and drops a near curtsy. Right. Why am I a girl though? I guess this is what they're aiming for. This was released today, so I guess they got tired of you playing the guy, and now they want you to play a girl. Come on, let's go. Is there something you wish for me to you wish to tell me? I'm just gonna click through it. My lady, what is it? Well, what in the world is going on? Oh dear, you still have half asleep. I don't presume to know what nightmare might have afflicted you, but it must have been fearful indeed. Perhaps you need a little help calming down? What do you mean by that exactly? You've asked me to do this to you many times in the past when you felt tense or stressed. I believe it is quite the relaxing effect on you. I know my methods might be a little unconventional, but you've had no cause to complain about them before. I still don't understand. Running through my hair, I'm almost entangled. What are you going to do to me? I'm going to offer you a special massage, of course. A massage? Yes. As your main my duties to serve you, I want to make sure you're useful to you whatever I can. Even if I have to use my body. Seeing you happy makes me happy, milady, and I have no qualms about pleasing you. Pleasuring you. What do you mean by pleasure? Come on, let's get to it. If you don't like it, you may command me to stop at any moment, but they look darn insulting. I don't think you will. I am rather proud of my skills, and I think you'll agree that I'm quite good at my craft. Please, my lady, just lie back and let me take care of everything. Are they gonna show the... I'm gonna accept it. I thought you'd say that. Oh god, her eyes sparkle with anticipation. Let's get started. Oh god, what's going on? Eh? We love Sword Art Online. With Valkyrie, though. Are you feeling a little calmer now, milady? Hi, Neve. What is it? Honestly, it feels like I'm living in some kind of dream. I hope it's not a bad dream. No, it's nothing like that. It must be one of the best dreams I've had. Well, thank goodness. I'm glad I could do my job properly as your mate. You did a wonderful job. Reviving praise from a lady is so early in the morning. It almost feels like I'm dreaming too. Of course, you are a humble servant, attending to you as your humble somewhat. I'm reading this too fast. Attending to you, each and every desire is my duty. If you wish for me to do anything, just say the word. But right now, I need to focus on your hair. So it's smooth and beautiful, but I'm afraid it may have entangled a little. Must apply myself diligently so I may remove every single knot. Some of these knots are rather stubborn. Suppose that's my fault. I'll attend to them swiftly as I can. If you still feel tired, I can make you a cup of cinnamon tea. This will put some color back in your cheeks. The plot. It thickens. Not yet. It's going to thicken more once another girl shows in. Well, you have a point. I appreciate your concern, but you've done more than enough for me already. A maid can never do more than enough, milady. Especially not in a great woman such as yourself. You can do whatever you like to me. Whoa! I read that too fast, and it already comes off wrong. So as long as it makes you happy, cut me up and use me for firewood if you... She needs help. Well, let's not go that far. Duly noted. I'm not hurting you, am I? No, it feels good. I'm glad to hear it. I don't want to read this part. Because I know she's just feeling like, hey, I'm in this world, now I get to live it. Where are we right now? Goodness, are you asking me curious questions in the morning? I know, just hearing me as a maid. Your job is to keep me happy, isn't it? Well, you're not wrong about that. You must know, then. We are in the Nightmare Cathedral. It is your private dominion, and nobody is allowed without an invitation. Many have tried to lay siege of your castle, but you defeated them and every intruder wonderfully. Well, yes, I did, didn't I? God, getting to your ego. You did. I watched out from afar and saw your noble battles. In this world, we are in Espa, correct? That is indeed correct. I see. Come on. Wait. That you are The greatest dark witch, and anyone with half a brain in their head knows the fear to respect you, or they'll be in the ground beneath your heel. Ground beneath my heel, is it? That's right, milady. Nobody else is more powerful than you. Heh. I smile, tugs in the corner of my lips. It grows and grows until hee hee hee, ha 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 ha, ho 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 ho. She started laughing. Oh, Neve, this is wonderful, is it? It is incredible. This is everything I've wished for. I am the Dark Witch. I am undefeatable. This is what happens when you try to act as your character out in cosplay at a con. I witnessed that at Anime Week in Atlanta. I had to turn around fast because I'm not gonna thrash out on cosplayers, but when you go too deep into your character, it's not something I want to see. Unless there's like a whole group doing it. If it's just one person, then yeah. I'm finally going to start having some fun with my life. By killing people? This is her dream. She wanted to live in a world where she can kill people over and over again. So for those of you joining us now, let me go ahead and pick you up to speed. So she's a dark witch. She's the powerful witch of all witches. She took down some redheaded knight. Then she got off. They were playing a game. That's why it's SAKURA MMO. She was talking to herself about how she can't live in this world. Or she wants to live in this world, but she has to live the real world. She ended up passing out. She woke up in this world as her character, or in-game character. And now she's happy because, you know, she has bigger tits. Let's go. Next plot. Alright, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Clickety click click click. Oh, she's wearing... Wait, was she wearing that before? I am always ready to serve you, milady. Obeying your orders brings me joy like nothing else. Good girl. I patted Neve on the head. Short, dark hair feels smooth beneath my palm as I rub. She nuzzles her head against my fingers, then draws back, her pale face flushing. I apologize, milady, for stepping out of line. It's not my place to seek more affection than you wish to give me. And I really shouldn't accompany you on your travels either. It's my duty to guard your cathedral when you are away. It is not. No, it's fine. As a cute girl, your place is by my side. You never know when I might need something. You mean you wish me to accompany you on your trip? Yeah, this is the Sakura Yuri MMO. I never dream of leaving you alone in a large castle all by yourself, though in the past I did leave on your own devices in the castle while I went on adventures. I had no choice. The game mechanics didn't allow NPCs like Neve to leave the house. Oh, so she's an NPC. Nobody will bind the great black mage, Viola! You're a very pretty girl, Neve. I want to show you off. Oh, you do have a way with words. Did you not say you wanted to blend in with your surroundings and appear like a peasant? If you have a maid with you, it should be apparent to any zero that you're more than a mere commoner. Then change into something different. Ah, I did not think of that. Let me get dressed this instant. Yes, you do that. Hurry up, will you? I will. I want to explore as much as possible. I wonder what it'll be like. I mean, it should be the same as you exploring it as a person behind a computer. Wow, this is amazing! That's all it said. I can't believe it! It really is Hogglethorn Market. Indeed it is. Why are you so excited? You've been to this market many, many times before. I know, but... Okay, come on. I never realized how beautiful this place is before. Beautiful? Yeah, the sky is bright, clear blue, and the warm skies, gentle breeze. It's a wonderful day, don't you think? I have no issues with the weather, but you have been acting rather curiously all day, milady. Ever since you woke up, in fact. If you want, I could buy you some herbs that can make you a drink to help you restore your senses. My senses are perfectly fine. Are you sure? I never felt finer. It feels like I've been stumbling around the darkness for a long time. I didn't know what I wanted to do when I wanted to go. Every day was the same. It was so monstrous. But now I found a brand new reason to live. Oh, so she wanted to KMS. Got it. So I found a reason excited about my life again. Oh, hey. Ow. Oh, something happened. It hurts way more than I thought it would. I might be Viola, one of the most feared witches on it, but I guess I could still feel pain. I could still get hurt. It's not invincibility. Especially in Romo right now, dressed as a grub of a peasant. Huh, stupid woman, new to the region, I'd wager. You're standing around all wide-eyed like some kind of bloody tourist. Try to be more careful next time. Well, why don't you? Some of us have jobs to do, and we don't appreciate chits. Chits? Like you getting in the way? Oh, I lift my head. Slowly, I have to. The man talking to me is tall. Scratch that. He's really, really tall. I have to crane my neck just to look into his eyes. Come on. Well, what do you have to say? Are you going to... what is it? Cat got your tongue, or are you too proud to talk to a half-breed like me? Well, let me get one thing straight, Missy. He's stepping towards me. He smelled kind of musky, like the people at another pleasant, or my arm still hurts. Here, we don't care much for airs and graces. If you make a mistake, you'd better fess up to it. I'm a foul mood, and you're not made it any better. Now say you're sorry, and I might forgive you. Hey. She's a little taller than I am compared to the giant cheetah. Man, she looks like a tiny pixie. Despite the vast difference in size, however, she doesn't flatter. She doesn't look scared at all. How do you talk to Mistress like that? Mistress? Oh, so you got yourself a maid, do you? The man glares at me. Do you think you're so much better than me, huh? Thanks a lot, Knave. She's better than you. Huge though you are, your brain leaves much to be desired. My mistress is smarter than 15 of you, worth much more. You're asking her to apologize? Don't make me laugh. You're the one who should be apologizing for bobbing at her out of the brute like you are. Now get down on your knees and beg for mercy, huh? Threateningly. And who's gonna make me exactly? You talk big, but you got a pair of little... You're just a pair of little girls. Why don't you go running along to your mothers? We're starting to draw a crowd. People are stopping to point at us. Can hear them whispering. Hey, that's little Blake. Is he picking a fight this early in the morning? He's always such a terrible temper. He's harassing 2 girls as well, and just looks poor dears. They'll never be able to feed him. Do you think there's going to be a fight? I doubt there'll be much of a fight. Blake would knock him out in 2 seconds. Maybe one of the girls, no magic. No magic stronger enough to defeat those muscles! I want to see them fight! Fight, fight, fight! Fight, fight, fight! If you two start chanting like this, we're going to get out of hand. But it's too late. It's already getting out of hand. How do we attract this much attention so quickly? I saw this cheetah-headed rogue. Blake, was it? Must be something celebrity around here. He's really large. He looks very strong. Worried that Neve trying to intervene before things get turned worse. I'll help her. Excuse me, sir. It's not like I'm scared of him or anything, tsundere. What is it, Pipsqueak? I don't feel very much to fear some dark witch now. I'm going to have to order you to stand down. And who are you to give me orders? I'm doing it for your own good. For your own good. Stand aside. I don't want a fight to break out. Oh, so you're scared of me? Is that it? Of course not. I try to keep my timor from my voice. I don't want to disturb the peace. That's all. I really can't abide you talking to Neve in such tones. She's my dear friend, and it's my duty to protect her. Milady, what are you doing? I'm trying to help you. Help me, but... Cheeks turned pink. I don't need any help. As your maid, I should help you. I know, and I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want you to get hurt for my sake. Oh, believe me. I'm not the one who'll get hurt in this skirmish. Heh, your little friend seems quite confident. That only makes me want to test her all the more. Well, how about it? Let's see if you still got so smug confident after encourage your two faith in my claws. Does this mean he's gonna knock her over? Neve! I turned to her, ready to help. A dark fire spell already beginning to form my palm of my hand, right? But ha! I pause. Ha 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 ha! I stop. The area manages to jump away from Blake's claws at the very last second. She stands there utterly unscathed. Oh my god, it's like I'm reading RP. Alright, let's just get... You really think you lay upon me? You, a great brute who relies on sheer strength? Well, you have strength, I'll grant you that, but there's no fine finesse to your movements. You have no technique. What do you mean, no technique? I've been training my body long before you were born, you brat. Don't act so high and mighty just because you got lucky. Blake rears back on his heels, springs forward yet again, but... Steps... Oh my god, again! How did you dodge that? You communicate each of your movements well in advance in your posture and your expression. Judging by your previous boasts, you might have one trick or two up your sleeves, but apparently not. You disappointed me. A man like you should have no right to breathe in the same air as my mistress. Let alone look at her, touch her, or even apologize. So goodbye. I can repel your actions for as long as you want to get to your grave. What the fuck? What is she doing? Jazz hands! Is that magic? It's magic! She's magic after all! Faye's body engulfed by pure flames. He goes flying in the air. Her sheer bulk crashes into a stall, selling fine head crabs, reducing to splinters. Okay, come on. I don't want to read the RP. Wow! She sent old Blake flying. I've never seen such power darkling before. She sure packs a punch for such a small girl, doesn't she? She doesn't look that small from this position. My store. Somebody has to pay for my store. Good lord. I'm reading this whole thing overnight. Good thing I came prepared. Okay, we're in the forest. Good. Let's just click on through and see what we got. So, Neve, I'm very glad you want to defend my honor, but did you need to antagonize that man so much? Whatever do you mean, lady? I told you I wanted to try and blend in with the other villagers. I didn't want to stand out. It was unfortunate that man picked a fight with us, but we could have settled our dispute in a peaceful manner. You mean you were actually going to apologize? Maybe, if it would help kept him happy. Well, lady, that's wrong. You shouldn't have apologized. He was the clumsy oaf who bumped into you. How dare he try and threaten you? He has no right. You're the great witch. She's nothing but a brute. People like that should know their place, and if they don't, they should be put into their place by force. I know that, Neve, but he was not aware of my true identity, and I didn't want him to find out about it. Or anybody else, for that matter. Oh, milady. I'm sorry if I made a scene. I simply couldn't help myself. When I heard that awful man trying to threaten you, it made me so mad. Because I'm a lesbian for you. He should have been groveling at your feet, begging for forgiveness. If anything, I went too easy on him. Anybody who dares lay a finger on you without your permission should have their hands cut off. Cut off? Isn't that a little extreme? You're quite passionate, aren't you? Of course I'm passionate. It's a mark of how much I care about you. As your maid, I will do anything with my abilities to serve you, keep you safe. That is what I swore to the scathed oath to become your humble servant. Keeping you out of harm's way and protecting you from a good name is the utmost importance to me. That's what gave me my life meaning. I hope you had more than that. Eve is so close to me, our noses are almost bumping. I can see her start sail, the large and glistening, almost consuming. If you ordered me to, I would drop dead for your sake. That's how much I care. Jeez. I knew this girl was devoted to me, but I didn't realize how devoted. Maybe I should have a word with her. Why am I always picking the top ones? I think it's just because that's more human. I'm glad you care about me so much, but don't you think that's taking it a bit too far? Too far? Of course not. She puffed her cheeks out like a hamster. You saved my life, lady. It's only fair that I should give you mine in return. Saved your life? That's right, don't you remember? You made me an Albert. You saw me, I was suffering. I was living in the slums, and I had so many brothers and sisters I couldn't look after them all. You were the one who offered me a job as your maid, and throughout saved me from my miserable existence. No, that's not true. You didn't just save me, you saved my whole family too. Which the money you earned from being your maid could support my family who still live in Albert. Your kindness keeps not only me fed and clothed, but my mother, my father, and all my siblings too. I never rue the day to marry you, and I'll never stop being proud of you, maid. You're proud, maid. Sorry. I want to serve you the best of my abilities, even if that means defending your honor from brutes like that Blake. Ah, I see. I understand. That all makes sense. I never spoke to her, I guess. I appreciate everything you've done for me, but sometimes you go a little too far. Too far? Did I upset you? No, you didn't upset me, but I wish you hadn't attacked that man. You could have caused him some serious harm. That's what you said. Are we talking about this again? Good. He deserves it. That's like Cat's answer. Like, you could have killed that guy. Good. Ugh. No, this isn't good, Eve. It's not. Of course not. You can't just attack anybody who annoys you in the civilized social society. This is in the Dark Ages. Dark Ages? Never mind. My point stands. I don't want you attacking anybody else like that ever again. Even if they're rude to you? Even so. I'm not a little girl, Eve. I can look after myself. If you keep getting in the way and making life difficult for me, I may be forced to let you go. No. You wouldn't do that, would you? It depends on your behavior. Do you think you can listen to me in the future? I get so heated whenever anyone talks, saying anything bad to you. It's a bad habit, I know, but if you feel like strongly about it, then I'll do my very best. As your maid, I don't want to cause you any problems. I suppose this means we can go back to the Hollister Market for a while. I really do apologize. Did you want to buy something? Not particularly. I just want to look around a little. It's a good place for an explorer. Shall we walk? I happen to be fond of the foliage. Okay, let's go. Whoop! Oh god, we bumped into someone else. What was that? It sounds like somebody's crying. Crying? If I had to guess, it would be a crying belongs to a young woman. Perhaps the late teens in the 20s. How much would I bet it's the frickin' redhead knight? Say, Neve, why don't you and I intervene? This young lady may need our aid. Oh my! I, too, was thinking the same thing. There's nothing I would love more than teach your group of ruffians a good lesson. Wait, where are the bandits? It appears though there were no bandits. We were a touch too hasty in our assumptions, lady. That figures. What? Wow, seriously? Out of all the pictures you could have picked. That was me facepalming. I can't be too surprised though, because this is the people that made Sakura Spirit and all the Sakura games. Like seriously, you had to do this? Alright, whatever. Let's keep going. Damsel in distress. Well, I call her a young woman, but she's rather short. Sweet heart-shaped face, hair. It's probably for you younger than I am, but can pinpoint her exact age. Okay, come on. I know I dropped it somewhere around here, but where? Oh, this ain't good. I don't remember. Oh god, she's crying. Mother will be so mad if I don't find it, but woe is me. I have no idea where it could be. I'm so unlucky. Why do these things always happen to me? Ow! Doesn't work. This sucks. I can't stand it. This is the worst day of my life. I'll never find it. I'll never be able to go home. Mother will have my head for this. Wow! This girl looks like she's in quite the fix. Indeed it does. Do you think we should help her? We could, but she doesn't look like she has 2 pennies to rub together. I'm sure she's from a poor family. She has nothing to offer us, and we have no reason to help her. You didn't seem opposed to the idea of helping her when we were possible bandits for us to attack. That's different. I'm always prepared to take down a ragtag group of hoodlums. But there's no satisfaction to be gained from aiding a poor peasant girl like this. I leave her be and be on my way. If you give ruffians like this an inch, they'll take a mile. And the clothes off your back, and the money in your pocket and your boot. You might have a point, but... Of course you looked back. You looked back at this, because you're a lesbian. Nothing wrong with that, but... They just really like showing that off is all. I look back at the young girl, she's sobbing. I can't believe it. How could I be so clumsy? I'm useless! That's what my mother will say when I return home. Certainly, you useless Fion. Fion. Okay, we got a name, finally. I want to help her all the same. She looks like she could use a friend, and I doubt she'll have find any companies around here. Well, you are an interest. I can't tell you what to do, but please be careful. Even those Franganorogas can have thorns. Like you mean? Oh no, nothing like me. I'm devoted to you entirely, Millie. I swear to the stars. This girl, however, I would be careful of her. She may be more willy than she looks. Wily. She may be more Dr. Wily. Alright, let's keep going. Young girl, is your name perhaps Fion? Oh? Why are they going... Can you please change the picture angle? Okay. Illustrate. Why is it... Look at this. Like, I'm not trying to point at this, but just look at all the glistening. I really hope that's glistening, because I don't know what else it would be. Because they always did it on the shoulder, but now it's everywhere. She looked at me, yada yada yada. Yes, my name is Fiona. Who are you? My name is Violet. Oh, from Closers? Okay. The two of us were traveling through the Rosemary Forest, and we happened to hear a commotion. Oh my, was I really being that loud? You were being quite loud, yes, but no worry, I have seen your tears and decided to help you. How can you stand? Oh, thank God she's standing. See, look, it's so weird. That's not how it works. Fiona gets to her feet, she wipes the dirt on the grass off her thighs and fingers. Of course, since her fingers are all dirty, only succeeds smearing the filth around. You see, kind miss, my mother gave me something to sell at the market. Alright, pretty trinket it was. What was it exactly? It was a ring. My mother's wedding ring, to the precise, made of goblins, Hawaiian silver. It's the most expensive item we own in the whole house, and my mother loved it so much, but... Oh! Father died 3 summers ago, and though my mother's been working her fingers to the bone, bless her, she has so many children there and just ain't enough money to feed us all. It almost broke my poor mother's heart, but she told me to take that wedding ring and only memento she had from her father and sell it at the market. My mother... I told mother not to and asked her if she wasn't there some other way, but she was firm. Miss, she said the quickest way to get money, and the money we can buy food and we won't starve. My baby brothers and sister are looking awfully peak, and I'm so worried about them. But my clumsiness, I dropped the ring. Now I have nothing to sell at the market, and I've been lost my mother's ring to the boot. My poor mother. She entrusted me with the rings of hers, which she loved so dearly, and I wasted her sacrifice. I ruined everything in my clumsiness. How long have you been looking for the ring? Oh, I don't remember, miss. It's been so long. For a few hours at least, but all I have to do is show it for our cuts and bruises. Maybe I'll never find it. Maybe it's too late. I mean, both of these are... I'm just gonna go through one. It's never too late. My companion and I will help you find that ring. Isn't that right, Nee? Is that what you wish? Nee drops a neat courtesy, but her expression is cool and she doesn't like her. That is, if the ring even exists. Oh wow, you just threw it under the bus. 30 minutes later. Wow, thank you, kind missus. I can't believe you really found it. Come to think of it, with a dirty streak on her cheeks, she made a pretty good pet. Training her would be too hard. Don't mention it, little puppy. Ehehehehe. Oh, miss, you're a real peach. It's rare to meet one as helpful as you. I simply trying to do the right thing. Only a heartless brute would fail to show passion for a lovely woman like yourself. Then most people in Espa must be heartless, miss. Sometimes I have wondered. A few travelers passed me through the woods already, but none of them stopped to help me. You're different. I can sense it from you. You must be a kind soul. Oh, my poor little puppy. Now I can sell it right in the ring. Hopefully, I'll fetch a teddy. I wonder. You said this ring was made of goblin and Hawaiian silver, didn't you? That's what I heard, miss. How strange. Goblin huntsman doesn't cloudly like that. The color's not quite right. Oh, I got an eye for jewelry you have. I have an eye for forgeries. Are you sure you're telling us the truth? I'm always truthful, miss. My own mother told me the ring had made goblins, and why should doubt her? If your mother truly believes that, she was probably tricked. The ring doesn't look expensive to me. It's a piece of mere costume jewelry, really. And it's gaudy, too. I doubt you'll fetch much for it. I can't believe I had to scrabble around the dirt for this. That ring is hardly worth it. Well, it might not be as fancy this thing as you're used to, miss, but it's worth it for me. Damn, she's cold. I've always thought this ring made goblin silver, and if it ain't, then I've been duped. It might have been worth as much as I thought, but it should fetch a little bit of money. Enough to feed my family for a few more days at least. You said you're hunting for money? Horribly so, miss. I don't mean to sound so mopey, not after you helped me, but time is hard. I have 5 brothers and sisters, with another little one on the way, and our father died so suddenly, but 4 months ago. Even if we sell the ring, I'm not sure how long we'd survive in here. It's nothing more than pocket change to me. I have thousands upon thousands of gold coins back at the castle. Handing away a few pennies won't make a dinty in my finances. But the little thief girl's starting... I put my hand. That's 8 gold pieces right there. What of it? That's more money than I've seen in one place in my whole life. If I'm thrifty, which I always am, there should be enough money there to feed my whole family for a year. But I can't accept this much kindness. Of course you can. That's why I'm offering my money to you. Or do you think it's some kind of trick? Oh no, miss, you've been kind to me already, so I couldn't. That's right, she can't. Or at least she shouldn't. Neve. Why are you doing this? I'm just helping a girl in need. It's such a terrible thing. I applaud you for... We already helped her find her ring. Do we really need to offer her more aid, little girl? If you're desperately in need of money, what do you say? You should seek outcomes at the church. Why don't you try selling the silver coins from the mistress It's most unseemly. Oh, miss, I wasn't trying to make her feel guilty. Don't be so cruel to the girl, Neve. I'm offering her this money of my own volation. Before cause she has nothing to pay you back in. Her cute smile is payment enough. I'm bored as fuck. Hey, Zarya. But so you're giving people money because they are attractive? Okay. You do yourself a disservice. You're more adorable than you might think. Despite the dirt and grime, and I have a soft spot for cute girls. I love girls! It can be surprisingly simple at times, lady. I'm a simple woman with simple needs. Well, if you have your heart set on the act of petty charity, I can't stop you, but that doesn't mean I support you either. I'll say it's full of hungry and poor, and you can't help all of them. It's foolish to try. My humble opinion, it's better to look after your own wants and needs first. I don't need to look out for myself. I have you to do that for me, don't I? Alright, well, haha! I suppose so, yes. Now, to business. I can't stand the thought of your family going hungry, and I have more than enough money, so take it. I can't make you accept the gift, of course, but it would be to your benefit if you did. Who knows what might happen in your family without it? Well, that's true, and no catch, no catch. Ah. Oh my god. See, look, this is the thing that bothers me. Those are arms, warm embrace. She's shorter than me and her head rests against my breast. Still, despite being so tiny, she has a grip strong as iron. Maybe that's because she was born in a common laboring family. Hers are fingers that are, no doubt, accustomed to hard work. I'm aware that her fingertips are still freckled with grime, her nails stuffed enough to dirt on her own ant farm, but I don't want to push her away. Not when she looks so cheerful. I'm so happy my poor heart could break. Why would you break? Why would your heart break from happiness? That sounds painful. I'm overjoyed. That is a little painful, miss. My chest feels tight. What? I hope I don't cry. I hope I don't cry. I don't want to cry. Hey, I hope you're not planning on wiping your filthy nose on the... It's... Mister... That ain't my intention, miss. Good. If it was, I had to flambe you. Neve, if you burn this cute girl to a crisp, I'll be very, very angry with you. Yes, my lady, I understand. Good. Sorry... Sarai? Sorry? Like, sorry? I'm sorry, I haven't cried in years. Come on. You must have been sent from heaven. Oh, you flatter me. I'll come from heaven. There's nothing angelic about me. You see angelic enough in my eyes. Don't like him. If you must call me anything, you should call me mistress instead. Anyway, thank you, mistress. Good puppy. Good puppy. Good puppy. I wouldn't say that to an actual girl, though. Thank you for your kindness. And you, miss. Now I don't need to sell my own precious ring. I can return home and tell my family the good news. Goodbye. And I'm so glad to help my... She moves quickly, fast like a rabbit. Something isn't right about that girl. Why do you say that? I don't think she was being entirely honest with you. I don't buy that story about her selling the ring. The ring was cheap. No self-respecting merchant could pay more than 1 bronze coin for it. She must have known that. She said her mom told her that was a goblin ring. And anybody with intelligence would know it'd be a lie. Mark the way she runs, too. She is fast to know the lies of the land. She doesn't have a clumsy, awkward step. But if she isn't clumsy and she's familiar with the forest, how could you have tripped and dropped the ring? Do you think she was lying to me? I'm almost positive. Just call me Sarah. Okay. Okay. Where was I? It's not an uncommon trick. Thieves pretend to have dropped something and ask for assistance while you help them search. Then they pick your pocket and run away. But you were watching her, Neve. She didn't do anything like that, did she? Not that I saw, but thieves can be awful sly. I think you're being too paranoid. Oh no, lady. I know from a rough upbringing, that one can never be too paranoid. Not if we want to keep a hold of what few coins they possess. I gave my coins to her willingly. I suppose you did. Even if she was trying to steal it from me, there wasn't anything left in my pocket worth stealing. Nothing other than... I slid my fingers in my pocket searching. Where's that necklace? The Necromancer's ruby necklace. One or the two which allows you to control the will. It's a priceless object. I can't stand to be paired off, so it wish me all the cost. I thought it was in the right pocket, but it's empty. I can't feel the necklace. Just lint. Ah. Did you lose something? I'm not sure. My right pocket is empty. What about my left? There's nothing there. It's empty. It's gone. That bitch! What? That little triangulate. She was so obedient puppy. At all. She was nothing but cunning jackal. Jackal! She's a jackal! 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 She stole my necromancer. Your necklace, but milady, that can't bring the dead. That can bring the dead back to life. I know. If anybody has that skilled ring. Oh, she's in trouble. What? What's going on? Somebody, anybody help? Some of the skeletons are holding weapons, tarnished with a spear. This is what happens when little girls with no under magic steal things that don't belong to them. Let's see. This is creepy. Get it away! Get it away! It's cat. Get away from me! It's like a nightmare. Please. Please somebody help me. Well, what do you think we do? Should we let the skeletons tear apart? What is this? Goblin Slayer? Might be a good lesson for her. A cruel smile captured the corner of Neve's lips. If she survives, of course, which is unlikely, then Lily Walking Dead are not known to their good manners and their ways of handling women. I look at Fiona peeing against the tree, the skeletons advancing even closer. Her face, though tan, now looks spritz. I know she did wrong by me, but I can't help but feel sorry for her. Sorry for her. She stole your necklace. Do you want to feel her supper? Good lord. But I don't want her to die. No, not die then. I might be taking things a bit too far. But that's alright if she's getting injured, isn't it? Why don't we just let the skeleton break a couple of her bones and take out an eye? Maybe they could pull out a kidney. She has two of them, doesn't she? She doesn't need both. What the heck is this game? I might be feared dark witch, but I am not a murderer. I won't allow a young girl to be slaughtered in front of me. I certainly won't let her kidneys be harvested either. But milady, what about her punishment? I will punish her as see fit. Naturally, I haven't forgotten her for playing such a rotten trick on me or for taking advantage of my kindness. But, please, somebody. It started like catch a duck. The steel shaft hits the tree where her head once was and gets stuck in it. The tree shake fell loose out of the tree. Some of the leaves landed for his hair. Please, somebody, anybody. If she wants help, I'll be more than happy to give it, but I'll have to punish her afterwards, of course. And there will be no meaning to punish her and the skeletons carry out. Alright, if anybody has punished her, you should. In fact, the skeletons have no right to lay their hands. Oh my god. Should I take care of the skeletons? I'll barbecue those bones until there's charcoal. I appreciate you, but I believe I can take care of this myself. I'm not called a dark magic for nothing. I believe you told you to call me, so I'm sorry, mistress. You will be. You might think I'm kind now, but just wait and see. I'll show you how cruel I can truly be. I don't know what you mean. So you dare play dumb? I did no such thing. Die like a little fool. I know these things. These skeletons didn't spout out from nowhere. I don't know where they came from. I was just running through the forest on my back on my way home all of a sudden in silence. No. Dark witch. No way! She shook. If you wish to punish her for ignorance, I understand, but I must command you to step aside. That girl, as much as I hurt you so badly, you remember that dying feels like all over again. The skeletons look between one another with their empty eye sockets. They hang their skulls. Good. Now, go back to where you came from, as the dark Greek going to command you. It's like I'm literally reading roleplay. Come on, let's get to the part. You. But at peace, she stares at me, wild, prison iron, her messy. Yes, what is it, dear? You're the dark witch Viola, indeed I am. If that little provides someone's gonna prove that I can always do this. Going my fingers over the magic using the disguise to normal clothes. My casual attire melts away. How did she learn to do this when she just got in the world the other day? I can't believe it. No way. Well, you had better start believing in it. I'm very pleased to make your acquaintance. You disgusting, swindling little bitch. I think you have something that belongs to me in your pocket. Would you care to give it back? Of course. If you're feeling brave, you can always refuse. But then I'll have to pull your spinal column out of your body through your mouth. Maybe my teasing was a little too much for Fiona. The skeleton must have been frightening enough for her, the poor thing, without encouraging person. So she faints. Damn. I think you scared her half to death. Oh? Only half? Then she'll be fine. She had better be fine at least. I haven't even begun to punish her properly yet. Wow! Okay! And we're here now. Good lord. Why is this a thing? People that make this game, I have so many questions. But you really are into mud. And girls covered in it. Let's continue. Playing dirty. I got an achievement for that? Okay, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? No, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I will, come on, let's get to it. Come on. This is weird. Oh. I pressed down a little further against her back, then the mud between his fingers switched in a satisfying way? I'm confused. Are you not enjoying this? Oh, of course I ain't enjoying this. Who would? I think you should consider the privilege of having a great dark witch brother use you as a chair. Aren't you glad you can't be useful to me? Who'd be glad for something like this? You're heavy. Now look here. How dare you insult a lady's weight after everything she's done for you? You should count yourself lucky she hasn't turned you into a pile of cinders. Getting off remarkably easy despite the gravity of your crimes, so don't you dare make fun of a lady. She's worth 10 of you. She's heavier than 10 of me too. Oh wait. Okay, that's the scroll button. Neve, I'll hold on one hand, signaling her to stop. After please let me handle this, but she's insulting you, and that's why it'll be more fun to break her down. I like a girl with a little bit of fire in her. It makes things more entertaining. If only it was chocolate. Oh my god! If only it was chocolate, I might be able to look it up to the point of my tongue, but that's just an ideal fantasy. You mean this ideal fantasy in the background? Look at this. Look at this. That's your ideal This is the people that make this game's ideal fantasy. Alright, come on. Aren't you starting to feel good? Do you feel honored to have used me as your own personal chair? Ugh. Cruel woman like you should be baked alive in the underworld. How dare you, Eve? I like your attitude, little thief girl. It's too bad you won't be able to argue against me with that pretty mouth of yours for much longer. What do you mean? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to break you down. I'm going to grind you into the dirt until you realize how lowly and pathetic you are compared to me. You're nothing more than a piece of furniture, do you understand? You're such a bitch, that's right. And you're a chair. That's a good comeback, I hate you. After I saved your life, you'd have been torn to pieces if it weren't for me. Well, maybe you have a point. Then why don't you try showering a little humility, huh? But it's embarrassing. You're embarrassed now, are you? Why don't you see how much more I can embarrass you, my cute little thief girl? I'll make her mine no matter what. Oh my goodness. No method is too dirty. No trick is too underhanded. In the end, I always get what I want. Where exactly are we going? Wait, she changed back? What time is it? How long have I been streaming this game? Oh my god, I almost hit an hour. Alright, I'm gonna stop at an hour. Let me just see. You'll find out soon I'm a cute little puppy. Don't call me a puppy. It's not like I'm your dog. It seems that she has some bite in her, my lady. I can tell, but don't worry, Neve. I'll soon train her as disobedience out of her. You know I can still hear you. Don't talk about me like I'm not here. Oh? Are you trying to tell my mistress what she can and can't do? My mistress is feared dark witch. Everybody in Alpha knows her name, and everybody fears her. If you answer back once, I'll punish you. I'll punish you so long and so hard that there won't even be a speck of you left. And I thought being with a dark witch was bad enough. I think your mate is even scarier than you. Eva's just overprotective. Don't mind her too much. How can I not mind her when she's glaring right at me like that? She's creepy. What did you say? Don't worry about her too much. She won't punish you. Not unless I give her the signal, which I won't. I'm going to give you a different punishment instead. Oh, well, ain't that swell? That makes me feel so much better. It should. The punishment might be more stimulating than you are imagining. I pause. The three of us have reached a small clearing of the Heart Forest. Oh my god. I just want to get it to a different picture and I'm going to stop it there. Oh no. Why did you bring me here? Why not? It's part of your re-education program. Oh, but this tree. Everybody knows about this tree. If you get too close to it, it'll come to life. It catches people in vines and then, yes, what does it do? Horrible things. Unspeakable things. I've heard the stories. I'm sure you have too. Oh god. Perverse joke of the game. Hold on. Go back. Sometimes it even destroyed female characters' armor. Everybody thought it was some kind of preserved joke set up by the game developers. Preserved joke or not, I don't really care. Let's go. Go? But we just got here. I don't like the vibe of this place. It's scary. You're not supposed to be like that. It's meant to be a punishment. I think I'd rather go back to the river if that's all the same with you, miss. You can sit on me as much as you want. Just don't make me go near that tree. I don't want anything to do with it. I can always take pity on her just this once. Oh my god. No. Oh man. Here's the thing. She doesn't have a starving family or anything. She basically... At first I thought she didn't actually take the ring, but she didn't deny it. She tried to deny it once, but then after she kept saying it over and over, she literally just kept, you know, fighting back and arguing back, even though she knew she took it. So, I guess I'm just gonna... Oh, stop your whining. I'm an honest woman. I don't go back on my word. But that tree, if you give me that tree, it'll kill me. Don't be silly. It won't kill you. It'll just play with you a little. If it goes too far, I'll attack and make sure to let go of you. I promise. You promising me? But you're a dark witch. I don't know if your promises are worth that much. I might be a dark witch, but like push her into the tree. Yeah, I already picked it. I pushed her. Oh god, here comes the picture. I know the picture's coming. Oh god. Oh, no picture. Huh. I was actually expecting a pic. I'll give high five, game developers. That's the one thing you didn't give us. Thank God. I think. I feel like it's just gonna pop up. She's cute. She's cute enough for me to forget all the pain that she put me through. Oh, so that's it. They didn't even put it. Okay, so no picture. I don't mind. Well, I don't much mind the sitting part. I'd be more happy to do that if I would further her education. I know you're enjoying playing with the new toys, my lady, but I can't fault you for it. But this would probably be a lot more simpler if you killed her. I'm shocked at you. I'm not a brute or a psychopath. I don't commit murder, especially not for fun, not a whim. I only use my magic who's threatened me. I just don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to do with this pest. Who knows where she's been? Probably riddled with fleas. And it's a good thing we gave her a bath, isn't it? And I don't like her sharing your bed either. This just isn't right. You have your own none to save yourself, and you must trust and serve it. Should be allowed to enter this room. Oh? Are you jealous, Neve? I'm not jealous. I just don't think it's proper. You're jealous. You didn't much care about property when you attacked that poor half-breed at the marketplace. He deserved it. He insulted you. And this thief girl deserves much, much worse than the so-called punishment you gave her. She stole from you. I can't forgive her. I won't forgive her. You don't need to forgive her, Neve. This little thief is my guest, not yours. I suppose you're right. You can make your own decisions. Of course you can, lady. In the end, it's nothing more than a maid. I'm nothing. Now, don't you look so downhearted. Huh? Wait, wait, wait. Wait, what just happened? I took my head up with my thumb and pressed a quick, fleeting kiss against her lips. You're much more than a maid to me. You should know that already. It's lesbian time! I brought this thief girl back here as a little experiment, you might say. Experiment? Mm-hmm. I want to see how well she interrogates to living with me. Though she claims to hate me, living in that nightmare cathedral must be far superior to living on the streets, begging for scraps of food and coins from passengers. I'll see to it that she has everything she could ever need. I'll keep her warm, I'll keep her safe. And then what? Who knows? Maybe within time she'll become devoted to me as you are. I doubt that. Nobody could be devoted as you as I am! Probably not, but she could be useful an ally in the future. For you're the great Dad Witch, you don't need allies. I don't need them, it's true, but even I get lonely from time to time. Aren't I enough for you? You're enough, Eve, and you keep my company and nobody else, but this morning was hit by an empathy. I want to try and make the most of my life. I want to see as many new sights. She wants to be a thought. She wants multiple girls so she can hit on them and do stuff. A harem. Oh, I was right. Go back, go back, go back, go back. And most of all, I want my own harem of cute, nubile girls. I'm not cute enough for you? What can I tell her? You're the cutest girl I know. Of course you're cute enough for me now. You're the cutest girl. You. Do you really mean that? That's right. I don't know. I haven't seen them all. All of a sudden, there's open. She moves away from me. Her hands collapse together in the front. I apologize. I stepped out of line. Wait, what did she do? Wait. All of a sudden, his eyes snapped open. She moves away from my nimbly. Her hands collapse together all in front of her. Thank you. But if you really think I'm cute, then why did you take that girl in? I just thought it would be interesting, and I did feel sorry for her. She doesn't have any family, and now she has nowhere else to go. I can't let her roam the streets. Not when I have an ability to help her. So, she was a charity case. I suppose so. Oh, my lady. If that was the case, you should have said that at the start. Perhaps I should have known, though. You've always been the kind of person. I think you might be too kind of your own good. I still can't say I like the thief, but I do my best to keep up with her. Might be a challenge, but I like challenges. I'll do my very best. Oh god, go back. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Alright. God, that's a lot of reading. I read for a whole hour. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh god, no. Go back. Quick save. Let me do another save, just in case. 2 saves. Alright, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. That's it for part 1. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but we're gonna finish it. Even though it's I guess I should do it at night because it's like reading to you. Alright, good night, y'all.